On a late afternoon in Sydney's southwest, a 16-year-old boy left home. He was grieving and expected at a wake for the death of a friend, but as the hours passed and he didn't answer his phone, his mother became frantic with worry.
I was doing my housework, someone called me. She asked me about him. Is he home? I felt something not right, like, Toda, please tell me what's been happening. Did you hear about anything? She said, I'm gonna send you a video and we see. I couldn't finish the video. I couldn't, like, when I saw him, I threw the phone.
Yeah, what? The people are praying you're gonna come and do this?
Don't.
You're gonna do this?
Just let go. Just go, please.
Like my son, the problem is when he gets angry, he becomes dangerous.
You think that hurt my brother? You think that hurt my son?
The live-streamed stabbing of a Syrian Orthodox bishop, Marmari Emanuel, sparked a riot.
Bring him out here! Bring him out here!
Bring him out! Bring him out!
As an estimated crowd of 2,000 descended on the Christ the Good Shepherd Church in Wakeley. Police who'd come to arrest the boy were attacked. Within hours, police launched a terrorism investigation.
We believe there are elements that are satisfied in terms of religious motivated extremism.
Just over a week later, hundreds of police swooped on homes across Sydney, charging 6 teenagers, one as young as 14.
We identified links between the alleged offender and a network of associates and peers who we believe shared a similar violent extremist ideology.
4 of the teenagers are accused of conspiring to plan a terrorist attack. Police say no attack was imminent, but they feared the boys were volatile.
It was considered that the group, subject of our attention, posed an unacceptable risk and threat to the people of New South Wales.
Now, the parents of the boy who sparked the investigation are speaking publicly for the first time. They can't be identified for legal reasons. Police say your son carried out a terrorist attack. Is he a terrorist?
No. My son is not a terrorist. He just turned 16. How would be a terrorist? My son have a problem and only he needs help.
Home videos show a happy boy, but he struggled to control his anger from an early age.
He's a lovely boy, but he was giving me a hard time. Like, since year two, like, yeah.
When he upset
his
little young kids, it is soft like this.
Yeah, when he used to be, when he was baby, when he got upset, he hit himself.
In school, he had severe behavioural issues and could fly into a rage. By year 7, he'd been expelled.
Like, he saw so many counsellors in his schools, and we saw like more than 2 psychologists. And they're all saying like he have a problem, he have issue. When he gets angry, they said he might have autism and he might need tablets to take.
He was never formally assessed for autism.
The boy needed treatment, and the boy did not receive any treatment, except some psychological counselling.
Youth extremism expert Peter Lowe believes his mental health concerns and suspected autism may have left him vulnerable to radicalisation.
It's not surprising to find out that there is some concerns about his mental health, that he seems to have been isolated for a long period of time from different places in the community, school being one of them.
He wasn't treated for his anger management problems either, and he became increasingly violent. Last year he bashed a boy and his parents pulled him out of high school. The violence continued at home.
I got hit from him because he was angry. He didn't mean it, but when he angry, he doesn't know what he's doing. Like after that, he didn't realize what he do. Like he doesn't know. Like he just come and hug and kiss and that's it.
Then last November, he and a friend were arrested at a train station where police alleged he was carrying a knife. The knife offence was dropped, but he was sentenced to a good behaviour bond for intimidation and damaging property. Did you notice that he was becoming more extreme in his views?
No, like same like before. Same, but he's growing. But same, everything was same.
He spent long nights in his room on his phone.
From all reports, he really isolated himself further from his family at home and retreated to a space online.
The teenager's social media activity shows he followed extremist accounts, liking videos of terrorists, including Osama bin Laden, encouraging martyrdom. He commented on a video of a Muslim woman chastising her for dancing and wearing makeup. Did you notice any of that concerning behaviour, or did anybody tell you about it?
No,
of course.
To be honest, I don't know where he looking, like when he's on his phone.
A police warrant seen by 7:30 shows he was part of a WhatsApp group called Brotherhood with several of the boys who were later arrested. His profile picture on the app was Osama bin Laden. 7:30 has learned a notorious 56-year-old extremist may have been influencing the boys. At a violent protest at Hyde Park more than a decade ago, Wasim Fayyad emerged as a leader in Sydney's extremist scene. Fayyad was convicted of a brutal whipping.
Do you expect to go to jail today, sir?
And jailed over an attempted murder outside a gay sex club and a brazen ram raid. While behind bars, he was accused of being in a terror cell, meeting with young members responsible for an attack at the New South Wales Police headquarters by a 15-year-old boy.
The shooting murder of police accountant Curtis Cheng in Parramatta is now considered the work of a terror group.
When Fayyad was released from jail, he was placed on a strict terrorism supervision order. But last year, a judge refused to extend it. Last week, police descended on this public housing block. They searched his home here and questioned him. He wasn't charged, but police are investigating links to the 16-year-old Wakeley attacker. Has he been associating with anyone of concern?
No, I don't know, because no, every time I see someone different. My son doesn't keep a friend for long.
You've seen him going viral with the values and principles he stands for. It's an honor to have you here.
The honour is all ours. Thank you so much.
In the lead up to the attack, comments by Bishop Mari Emanuel about the Prophet Muhammad were going viral and provoking outrage.
Your prophet failed those laws. Your own prophet failed them. And the very reason why Muhammad failed, because he's dead. Their book says that.
Old sermons taunting Muslims and claiming Christian superiority were recirculating.
Islam came in 635 AD. The Gospel of John was written around 100 AD. So 535 years came after the Gospel of John. John is an eyewitness, my dear Muhammad.
2 years to the day after that sermon was first live-streamed, the boy caught a bus toward the church. Police say he travelled for 90 minutes. Around 6 p.m, just over an hour before the attack, he made a final post to Instagram, imploring Muslims to open their eyes to disbelievers and attain victory over their enemies. He tagged an account devoted to so-called martyrs.
It was a very clear message that he had got to the point where he was motivated to act on his beliefs. It's very common for individuals to have what they call leakage, just as they approach actually conducting an attack.
After the stabbing, the boy appeared to smile.
خالد بس ليش عم بيسب رسولي ما كنت جيت لهون؟ إذا عم بيدخل حلب ديني ما كنت جيت لهون بس هو عم يدخل حلب ديني.
On the ground he's laughing because he's not a normal person. If a person doesn't scare, it's not normal. Something wrong. My son, he do this, he not scared. He done this, he laughing. Police. He done a good job.
Yeah, they protected him. They protected him, yeah.
They say their son's actions bear no resemblance to their religion.
The Prophet Muhammad, Nabi, is red line. أنا ما ببرر إنه ابني إنه لازم يعمل هيك. غلط. الإرهابي بيجي إنه الواحد وقت
If he's religious, a true one, like we raised him, he wouldn't do that. He done a big mistake. Very big mistake. But I believe he wasn't in his mind.
Community leader Dr. Jamal Rifi is supporting the family and believes police have failed to take developmental and mental health problems into account.
What he did is totally inexcusable. We're not looking for him to be exonerated. We just wanted to have a fair go, the same as any other young person in similar circumstances with undiagnosed mental illness.
A lot of people who are perpetrators in a terrorism context are also victims. He is both. That doesn't mean that we can't understand the reasons why he ended up engaging in that attack and what then can be done for him and for other young people to make sure that we address those kinds of things that make them vulnerable.
The New South Wales Police Force declined an interview, but says it prosecutes criminal activity to keep the community safe. Last night, Bishop Marmari Emmanuel returned to the altar where he was stabbed 2 weeks ago. He had a message for the teenager.
I say to you, my dear, you are my son. I pray that my Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ of Nazareth to enlighten your heart, enlighten your soul, your entire being.
As a parent, you must be asking yourself, as any parent would ask themselves, what more could I have done?
Yeah, didn't do enough for him. We done as much as we can as a parent. And for what happened, for me, I blame what's been happening in his head. Maybe we didn't treat him before, but it wasn't in my hand. It wasn't in my hand.